Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. So in today's video we're going to be discussing about a new project that I came across with the help of a fellow YouTuber called CryptoTube. I'll leave a link in the description. Make sure you check him out and follow him out for lots of great news and updates on what's happening in the crypto space. If you're new to the channel, make sure you try and subscribe to my CryptoHuntzman Telegram channel. Pretty much just crypto news and obviously my videos. Make sure you stick around to learn more about this new project that I'm talking about. The project I'm talking about is called Conflux. It's another network chain basically. It's similar to the likes of your Phantom, Ethereum, BSC, Matic, all that. It's an EVM chain, which pretty much means that you can connect your MetaMask easily and obviously Ledger wallet to the chain, so you know everything can be done very quickly. It also has its own native wallet called Fluent Wallet. Again, this is encouraged to use if you're looking to earn on the chain itself. It's a proof of stake and proof of work actual coin or chain, so there's a few different ways to potentially earn on it from having the token itself. The website, as I said, you kind of go through it yourself. It gives you the core information that you need about the token, the links to wherever you're wanting to go, and obviously the areas that I'm interested in, the possibility of running your own node. You know, all the useful links, and I suppose up here is a big section, Conflux ecosystem here. You can see look, there's loads of different ecosystems that are connected to it and can be connected to it. I think it's shown a decent amount of growth obviously over the last couple of days after the price after increasing a bit up to the 7 or 8 cent. However, obviously it's down a good bit from what originally back in the high days it was up around $1 something. So if you're looking, as I said, I mentioned about proof of stake and proof of work tokens, so obviously you can mine it with proof of work and proof of stake as well. So we're just going to quickly look at the price. So at the moment we're sitting here at nearly 7 cent. I bought in at I think this price yesterday or the day before. Hasn't really changed much over the last couple of days. Its all-time high was at $1 something, so obviously yeah, there's a bit of a jump between what I was saying in the title about a 97x, but as I said, I just compare to different chains around in the top 10, top 20 kind of thing, and potentially it could go to that. Not saying it will, not financial advice, but the next bull run you don't know what can happen. To buy this token, you can actually buy it on BSC Scan if you want to, so make sure you go to BSC Scan here. Once that loads up here, get the contract and paste it into, if you're buying it through PancakeSwap, and from there then you can easily bridge it over to the Conflux ecosystem. I did that myself. Really easy to do. That's all done through the hub. So they have a hub here that allows you to easily bridge and from each chain over to the Conflux space. So there's two areas you want to be looking at bridging over. There's the core, which using the main wallet, the Fluent wallet, and then there's the eSpace one. I bridged it over to the eSpace one because that allows you to have more interaction with the dApps that are being built on it. So that's the reason for me for choosing it. Pretty much straightforward. Once you connect to it, you have the tokens, you click it, you swap. Once you swap over, then you just connect to it again and you'll be able to claim your tokens. That'll be here linked to your address. Now if you're looking to start this obviously out, you can use a Faucet and earn a little bit of rewards through the Faucet. Not rewards, sorry, a small bit for gas fees. So I'll leave the link in the description as well, but it's straightforward enough. You connect to your MetaMask and you get 0.1 of the CFX. I think it's enough to get a few transactions done. Transactions are very low, so that's obviously a plus there. If we just look quickly at the network itself, you can see here the contracts statistics have been increasing obviously from a while ago. We have big pumps here and there at different times. You can also hear transaction count. Now obviously we had big pumps again in May of 2021, and obviously November 2021 when crypto was going crazy. So you can see here throughout this last couple of months we've had little pumps here and there and things like that. I think the thing that I'm most interested in is account growth. Again, coincides with the major crypto market, but if you look in on it a bit more, we're having these more frequent pumps in account activity and growth. So I've seen this a few times with different chains and stuff like that. Not saying it is bigger people getting into it, but it could be bigger people getting their wider community aware of it and getting into it. So as I said, CryptoTube was the one to mention it to me. I looked into it. I really like potentially getting in at an early enough stage. So I think that was the big thing for me. Now obviously the token has been out for quite some time, but we're getting a 90 something % reduction here at the moment, so hence why I'm looking forward to getting into it. The big news, I suppose, that is driving behind it is this. So China's Instagram chooses Conflux network for permissionless blockchain integration. This is a massive partnership with this company anyway. The platform has more than, as mentioned here, the platform has more than 200 million active monthly users. Obviously all done through Conflux to bring in NFTs into their Instagram, or not Instagram, Little Red Book is the equivalent of Instagram in China. Ming Wu, who's the CTO of Conflux, said Conflux is becoming the major bridge connecting the two worlds. I think this is a massive thing, and obviously potentially the Conflux ecosystem could be really good for NFTs, especially if they have this sort of partnership and news coming out. So it's a great way to, as I said, connecting Web 2 platforms to Web 3. So another, plus for me anyway, I think. Now we're going to quickly look at potential earnings from using the native token, the CFX token. You can see here that it gives you a chart. So as I mentioned, it's a proof of stake, a proof of work. So we could mine it if we wanted it, and if you have the equipment to do that, or you can set up your own nodes to do that. To run your own node, it's 1,000 CFX is needed, but obviously you need all the hardware, so you need your own server running, so you'll have costs there for that. It's, for me, it brings me back to the old ways of master nodes and running your master nodes. I'm not interested in that because I think it's just the way crypto has moved away from that to an extent with the likes of it. So, but you can see here the APY average over the year. At the moment, we're sitting at roughly 15.76% for the year. So obviously, if you stake you run your node, you're going to earn that, but you have to remember you're going to be charged obviously fees for your server. So if you have a server rented with AWS, there's going to be fees involved in that. So as I said, I don't know whether that'll be worth it. You can also do the shared pools. So again, APY is very similar in general. Then you have your pools. Sorry, so this is the APY that I mentioned a second ago. Then we have the APYs from each pool. Again, it's not bad, you're 12, you're 14%, but obviously you have fees then to come out of that. Probably the big thing there then is your coins are technically in the hands of someone else in these pools. I don't know how it is to get in and get out of them. Is there deposit, early withdrawal? I think they're locked in for 13 days or something like that. So, it'll be 13 days before you can actually take out your tokens. So for me, the big thing was this was liquid staking. As you can see here, I have 3,400 XCFX. Obviously, I'm earning 18.45% at the moment for just staking these in it. Big reason for doing this is Nucleon is liquid staking platform, so they had an airdrop. It's over now, but I misjudged my days. I thought it was tonight. But the airdrop provided you their token, the nuts token, and all you had to do was stake it in this. Because of the chain is still developing, I think we could potentially see a lot more platforms like this offering incentives for people to use it and potentially getting access to airdrops. The liquid staking is similar to Stader that I did videos on for BNB and Phantom, and I think their token was $1 something priced at. So as I said, anything at all here is going to be a nice bonus anyway. So for this section, for the liquid staking, we can stake our CFX, we get X CFX. So with that X CFX, if I wanted it, I can go over to the pools and I could stake that alongside more non-liquid CFX. So you can see here I could get 53%. So for me now, what I'm looking to do, I think this was what I spent was about $250 worth of dollars on it to get the XCFX. So what I'll be looking to do now is to put another $250 with this, so then I can earn the 18.4% there, and also then earn it over here. So over here I can get, what was it, 50 something percent, 53%, and it's going to help me earn, and you earn this, the nuts token. From there then I can put it into this pool. Now obviously the API is new because the token is only after being released now, so that's obviously going to drop dramatically, but as I said, my plan will be to put it into this then, and this will give me a decent holding of tokens within this Conflux ecosystem. So obviously if we get a good run in price and stuff like that, I'll have a decent bag. I will always look to sell a small portion of the bag to recoup my initial investment, and from there then you have a bag basically to ride out to see how it goes. But as I said, I'm always interested in making sure whatever tokens I have them working for me, so that's my goal. Hence was one of the biggest reasons not to go with my own node. There's obviously going to be risks with the likes of this, so if you put your tokens into this, the platform went down, then technically, unless you can interact with contracts directly, you won't be able to get access to it. Liquid staking always has risks as well associated with it. Anything that gives you an increased APY, always going to have a little bit of risk with it, so just be wary of that. Yeah, so overall, as I said, it's something different. There's not many people talking about it at the moment. Potentially this could be the early movement, the early trend forward. Most often the cases is if there's no one talking about it, the chances are potentially people are keeping it low key until they start to accumulate enough tokens themselves and things like that. But as I said, I bought them yesterday morning or the day before, and decided I want to try and make a video. The plan was to make the video for the airdrop, but because of the time difference and time zones, I ended up making a mess of that. So yeah, so look, I'll be looking to do a few more videos on this and over the coming weeks and see how it goes. So yeah, look, we're going to leave it there for today's video. I appreciate if you let me know in the comments if you liked it, any thoughts and views on it. Obviously don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel, and if you have a chance to join the Telegram group that I set up. Thanks very much for taking the time and watching this, and I hope everyone has a great day. Thank you, bye.